Destined Rivals is destined to fail. That's right, you heard it here first. So much has happened in the last week, and in particular, Destined Rivals has sort of consumed everyone at the moment for the potential for this set, because it's absolutely crazy. Oh, and of course, Journey Together also came out, and that was a bit of a beep show. I don't trust myself in post, so we're going to go with that. So let's not waste any more time and get straight into the video. That is right, Destined Rivals was officially revealed by Pokemon, and on the Pokemon Center, the ETB, the bundle, and the booster box went live for pre-order. And as you can imagine, nobody got it. I say nobody. Most people didn't. So I can't remember the exact time it went live. 2 p.m, 3 p.m. UK time, and well, I spent 3 hours in the queue. Yep. And did I get anything? No. It was all sold out. And I think if you weren't in the first half an hour, you had absolutely no chance whatsoever. And even if you're in for the first half an hour, it all depends on how many bots actually got there first. So again, I won't go into the queue system itself too much again. Check my last video, weekly wrap up. I talked more about it then, but I'm not sure this queue system is truly working the way Pokemon intended. But apparently, looking online, etc., there was like some other people who can look into the background of it. There's like 2 million people in the queue. Now, could there be 2 million people in the UK looking at this? Potentially. Is there probably also a lot of people, whether that's people who are using bots or just people I know using VPN or something? Probably. That being said, the UK market for Pokemon is absolutely massive, so it also doesn't surprise me that there's just a lot of people in the queue. So why is this such a big set? Well, it's not only got the other partner Pokemon such as Cynthia's Garchomp, we've got the Team Rocket Pokemon coming back, and obviously there's nostalgia. And over the last couple of years, you would have noticed there's a lot of nostalgia in Pokemon. For example, you've got the Pokemon 151 set, you've got the EVs in Prismatic, and all the evolutions, and now you've got the Team Rocket coming back, got the partner Pokemon in general coming back, and that's happened before in sort of the Gym Challenge series. We've got Megas coming back again later in this year. We've got the Black and White era coming back in a set similar to 151 later this year. So Pokemon is all about nostalgia, and let's face it, nostalgia sells, because you've got people like me who have a bit of disposable income and I can actually spend it on Pokemon instead of when it first came out and I was like, Mum, I need £5 pocket money, and then realised I could get 2 packs for £5 because base set packs back then were a lot cheaper, and so Jungle and Fossil, but that's for another day. So what's actually in this set? That's right, let's not get distracted. So there's some big cards that have been revealed. So obviously we've got Cynthia's Garchomp, absolutely massive in there. We've got Giovanni's Mewtwo, Team Rocket Mewtwo. It's not actually Giovanni's, it's Team Rocket's, even though it's got Giovanni's little head. Now all that's been revealed on that at the moment is the EX card, and I'll explain how we are getting that in the English version in a second. However, there's a chance, though not guaranteed, that it might come out as a secret illustration rare, secret art rare. One of the two. If that does happen, wow, is it all going to explode? Like, genuinely. I mean, I don't know. I've got nothing confirmed for that at the moment. And of course, I've not seen it in the Japanese set, etc. That's not to say something like that might not come as a promo or UK exclusive and then come out in Japan a different way, similar to how they have cards in their decks, etc., and then come out as promos on our side. The fact that we're just getting Team Rocket's Mewtwo as well as other Team Rocket cards, and we get trainer cards and other Pokemon that rely on you having a bench full of Team Rocket in the game. So naturally, you could have a Team Rocket deck. Quite literally, that's all based around Team Rocket. Just like you've got Hops Pokemon, Leads Pokemon, Ends Pokemon, etc. And talking about how do you get Team Rocket's Mewtwo? Well, it might still be in the set, but it's also Team Rocket Mewtwo's EX box. That's right, we've got our first collection box that's out for the Destined Rivals. So at the moment, it looks like it's just going to be a simple, my assumption would be like a £20 box, similar to, say, like the Zacian EX box that's out at the moment. So 4 packs, 1 giant card, 3 normal cards, including the Mewtwo EX. Now, whether that Mewtwo EX counts as a promo or not, I don't 100% know right at this second. It might be a case of we have to wait for a bit more information. So yeah, this box by itself will be people want to get because you get 4 packs for £20. It's not the best deal in the world because you actually get a booster box for this. Well, I say you get a booster box if you can ever find them, but it will be cool, a collector's piece, to have in your seal collection as a display, etc. We also got Cynthia's Garchomp EX box as well, so it's not just the Mewtwo. We've got the Cynthia and the Garchomp. So again, the 2 big sort of partner Pokemon right there in front of you. Again, so these could be very good, very big sets, very big collection pieces. And the Cynthia Garchomp EX box is different. So the Cynthia's one is a premium collection box, so we're talking about around the £40 mark, $40 mark. It will come with some foil cards, as I call it, which will also include Gibble and Gabite in it. 6 booster packs, which is unconfirmed what 6 packs. It's not all going to be Destined Rivals, unlike the Mewtwo EX one, which should be just 4 Destined Rivals packs. Acrylic standee sheet, I'm not 100% sure what that is, to be fair. A double-sided backdrop display, which to me is going to be interesting. Not sure how it's going to work, whether it's worth it. And then like a photo sticker. And photo stickers are coming out in all these sort of collection boxes at the moment. And that's kind of like the gimmick of these boxes as a theme running through it. In my eyes, it's not a very premium box. But it's Cynthia, it's Garchomp. I'm going to try and get it from my brother. Like I said in the previous video, it's his favourite Pokemon, Garchomp. So naturally I'm going to try and get that. But I think the Mewtwo EX box is going to be the one that everyone's going to go for. Because it's got good Destined Rivals in it, which might be a hard set to pick up. Just like Journey Together, which I'll get onto in a bit. But both boxes already strong start to Destined Rivals. And I haven't even got onto the normal products of Destined Rivals. So we have the ETB, Pokemon Center ETB. The Pokemon Center ETB could be one of the really expensive ones of the entire Scarlet and Violet era, and I keep saying that. I thought 151, Prismatic, Journey Together is actually one of the more expensive ones. Now Destined Rivals, so that could be absolutely massive. And I think the Wobbuffet illustration rare sort of card in Japan is going to be the ETB promo, and actually looks really cool. And obviously when it has the Pokemon Center stamp on it for the Pokemon Center exclusive. We've got the booster bundles, and obviously we've got the booster boxes. Like I said, they went out very quickly on the Pokemon Center website, but other websites where your normal stores pre-orders for them. Some have got the pre-orders out already, and you can pre-order. Others aren't doing any pre-orders whatsoever, and it's a case of when they get the stock allocated to them, they might do some like a soft pre-launch pre-order. That's probably a better word. And others aren't doing pre-orders at all because we've seen the Pokemon market as it is at the moment. It's just not worth it. And if the allocations for Journey Together are anything to go by, Destined Rivals is going to be just as bad, if not worse, in terms of allocations. And I think a lot of the smaller businesses around aren't going to get anywhere near the amount they would normally get at all. And it'll probably be the bigger ones. And if there's anything I've learned from Journey Together, which again, we'll get into in 2 seconds, you have to be prepared to take the day off work if you want to get the items on the Friday. Was it the May the 30th? Don't quote me on that. I should know this. It'll be down below somewhere. Why do I say that? Well, Journey Together came out on Friday. And hands up if you've got any product on that Friday. Well, I don't expect many people did. So I went into my local Waterstones at my lunch break. And they said within half an hour, they had 20 ETBs and they all went within half an hour. But not a single kid bought it. It was all middle-aged and older men. And obviously they put a limit to 1 per person on it, which is a good thing. But the fact is, this hobby is it really for kids at the moment? That's the question you've got to ask. And they had limits on just individual packs. So I managed to pick up a couple of individual packs. You might have seen on my Instagram picture, I had the 2 check lane blisters, the one with the 3 cards in it, and the coin. And obviously just 3 packs. And I got like nothing out of it. I think I got an illustration rare Maractus. It'll be on the screen. But actually in general, now I know this is box behind me right here. I've literally picked this up last second as of recording this, but not in terms of on the Friday. This is separate, okay? So ignore this for now. Getting hold of this product for Journey Together is actually very, very difficult. Yes, you can go on Amazon right now and probably find it, but you are paying ridiculous prices, like £80 plus for an ETB, £230 for a booster box. This is a normal set, it's not a speciality set. To me, it's a bit overrated. There aren't even that many hits in the entire set when you look through the secret rares, etc. And yet we can't get hold of this. And it is truly ridiculous. And that's why I think Destined Rivals is going to fail. It's going to Pokemon aren't going to learn. Now, I know they've come out with another statement saying they're trying to get more reprints in, etc. for Pokemon and more stock available for everyone. However, if history goes, Destined Rivals is going to be a very, very big set for everyone. Like I said, nostalgia, etc. That means they need to print it to the ground. And I know that people are like, well, that devalue it. This isn't about value. This is about people enjoying the hobby and people opening up. As much as I do YouTube and open up stuff, let's face it, I've not opened much on this channel recently. So now, this box right here, I'm hoping to open a video. I know. Shock horror. There's going to be an opening video on this channel. So stay tuned. Make sure to subscribe to the channel if you like it, if you want to see that. And obviously more of these videos coming out. There'll be a better schedule at the moment. Obviously, like I said, it was Mother's Day, etc. at the weekend in the UK. So let me know what you think. Do you reckon Destined Rivals is destined for failure? Or actually a Pokemon going to learn and it'll be absolutely fine? I genuinely love to say that's the case, but I highly doubt it. In terms of Journey Together, I'm not going to truly go too much into detail about prices because it hasn't been out long enough. I mean, you always know there's a peak and then a drop. And I know you could argue actually in Pokemon at the moment, the drop takes longer and longer to come, but it does. And I know a lot of other GPs said the price is crashing in Journey Together, which it is and it isn't. And I might do another video on that completely altogether. But the top card from the set, at the time of recording this video, is Lily's Clefairy, the Secret of Her, which I guess is no surprise. I think everyone saw that coming from the set. I know there was talk of like End, Zoroark, etc. But actually that's the third most expensive card in the entire set. And the second is the Salamence. And the Salamence one, when I first saw it, I thought it was just a full art. That's right, I just thought it was a full art because the actual art that you see on it, you could argue like you'll see it on the screen right now, and you'll see what I mean by it just being a full art because of the color palette behind Salamence. But then if you take a second to actually look at the card, you'll notice it's Salamence flying, and you've got the sky and sort of a mountain range, etc. in the background, as well as Salamence breathing fire. It's a dragon. I mean, actually, really cool artwork. Yeah, my bad. I completely got that wrong when I first looked at the card. This is an amazing card. And I can now see why it's got this price tag. I say like $140. Again, don't read too much into that. I reckon these will all be dropping down, especially as more product becomes available and people get their hands on it more is open, and so on and so forth. As I mentioned, with Destined Rivals, the entire set of the Japanese rival set hasn't actually been revealed yet. So we've got like the Zamazenta that's been revealed, and I'm still waiting for this Mewtwo. That's right, I'm still waiting for it. You never know, it might come. And I'll be reviewing them on this weekly wrap-up videos, so make sure you are checking that video. You know, you've got your notifications on, etc. This video is slightly all over the place, but trust me, there's so much going on at the moment. I thought I'd keep it to just Destined Rivals, just Journey Together, and maybe, like I said, I've actually got some opening videos to come. Pokemon EUIC, Pokemon Center. I know it's so far behind, and on the next weekly wrap-up video, which should be out on Sunday, I might have a surprise opening at the end of it. That's right, surprise opening at the end of the video. You heard it here first. Again, as always, thank you very much for watching and supporting myself and the channel, and I'll catch you on the next one.